Blade Runner 2049, directed by Denis Villeneuve, is the sequel to the original 1982 Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, who produced this film as well. And right off the bat, I can say this is an orgasmic, visually stunning, spellbinding masterpiece of a film. You will never see a better looking film this year than Blade Runner. I don't care what comes out, I'm just stating it right here, right now. This film is visually amazing, people. I just can't get enough of the visuals, the visual effects, the cinematography by Roger Deakins. It just floored me. And if he doesn't get the Academy Award for cinematography this year, I'm going to riot. Because, like I said, there's nothing better. Nothing looks better than Blade Runner 2049. And it stars an ensemble cast. You got Ryan Gosling, you got Harrison Ford reprising his role as Deckard from the original. You got Jared Leto here. You have just an amazing ensemble cast, and each actor, each performance, I mean, they give it 100%. I mean, each character stood out in this film. So, without getting into spoilers, I highly recommend this film. You should see it, especially for fans of the original Blade Runner. You're gonna connect every single story plot, every twist. You'll connect it back to the original. I would say for the newer people that go to see this movie blindly without seeing the original, try to keep an open mind because they do call a lot of callbacks to the original. But still, it's still visually engaging, and the story is not that hard to follow. It's not like Inception or something like that, or Memento. Nothing too difficult, but still, just an amazing film. I just give high praise to Denis Villeneuve for executing such an effective sequel without succumbing to all these studios trying to just put out sequels and just bloating it with over the top, action sequences. This is not what Blade Runner is. And Denis Villeneuve respects that. And I respect this director. I mean, this director is becoming one of my all time favorite directors. And he's directed Sicario, Prisoners, Arrival from last year, which grew on me as one of the best sci fi films out there. And you can add Blade Runner 2049 to that list now. Harrison Ford gives one of his best performances all year. I'll just say it right now. And yeah, Ryan Gosling did an effective job for the role he had to play. And you don't see as much as Jared Leto, but his performances are just great. He's a really creepy yet fascinating philosophical character. And just the ending, if I had to have one nitpick, is probably the ending. It ended in a way I didn't expect it to for being a Blade Runner film, for being like a gritty, dark, neo-noir, bleak, kind of cynical point of view kind of film, just like the original. But still, nevertheless, I highly recommend it. And another nitpick is a slow burn. So yeah, just be prepared for that. This movie runs in about 3 hours, so you're looking at 3 hours max. I think it's 2 hours and 49 minutes. But throughout the whole film, I was engaged. Just a few little slow parts here and there, but those slow parts, I'm telling you, it just spellbinds you because you're just taking in all the amazing visual effects. And they do one specific scene here towards the end. I'm not going to say what it is, but the visual effects department creating something that calls back to the original Blade Runner, and it just blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. I was like, holy crap, how in the hell did they do that? I mean, we're getting to the point where special effects can't go the limits. I mean, you've seen Rogue One, bringing a certain character back. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, highly recommended. If I had to rate this movie, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. It is that good, people. So I'll do a separate spoiler review later on. I don't want to get into spoilers now because this movie's fresh and people really do need to see this film. I think this film might be overlooked by a lot of people, regular moviegoers, but give this film a chance. It is one of the best films of the year, hands down. Just like I said, a visual feast in the eyes. You'll never see cinematography and visual effects as good as this. It really felt like I was taking a glimpse into the future of LA, of California, of 2049. So yeah, that's my review. Blade Runner. Post your comments. Let me know what you thought about the movie, what you thought, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like. Catch you next time.